We got a few more black beers to close out the Black Beerstory Month. We got beers from Jester King, Pennichuck, Mendocino, and Evil Twin. Show some respect.
I dig the black girls. Oh, so much more than the white girls. I was so pleased to learn they were faster.
Let's crack it. This beer's ginormous. Yeah, I think this is gonna creep up on me.
Blah, 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 want my beer, damn it!
Beer Coasters Podcast. It's for your learning.
Hello, and welcome to Beer Coasters Podcast 2013, a weekly podcast dedicated to bringing you the best and worst in mostly American craft beer from coast to coast, and every once in a while, but not this week in between. I'm your host this week. I'm Crazy Dave, and with me is...
It's not true.
What's not true?
That we're not doing beers from in between. We are.
We are doing a beer from in between. We just don't have the person representing the in between on the show.
Yeah.
I'm Mike from Boston.
This is Toby in Las Vegas, Nevada.
All right. Well, and you know this is the last week I think in our Black Beerstory Month.
Yes.
So we are continuing with our black beers.
The final volume.
Yeah, it looks like they've done what they had to do to end the never mind.
Even you didn't know where you were going with that.
I never know where I'm going. It's just kind of a journey that happens, and where it goes is where it goes. But this week, for the FC, we're going to be drinking the Jester King Black Metal.
Metal!
Some of us are.
Death to all but metal! Yeah! So, yeah, well, Mike wasn't able to get it, but Toby and I both were.
We blame Beer Coaster Chris.
Yeah, Chris can get it because they're from Austin, right? Austin, Texas?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah. We're going to find that out in just a couple minutes here, where they're from.
Mike didn't get it, but Mike will be drinking something else tonight for his tasting flight, and that'll be the...
Yeah, I can't really even pronounce it properly, but it's the Pennichuck Brewing Company. It's their Feuerwehrmann Schwarzbier. And basically it just means fireman in German, but I'll get into that.
Feuerwehrmann.
Yeah, Feuerwehrmann.
Feuerwehrmann. There you go. Good job.
Nice.
Danke.
Very nice.
And I will be drinking Mendocino Brewing's Black Eye Ale.
Black eye? Someone pop you in the face?
Oh no, you'll see.
It was the Feuerwehrmann.
Well, I'm going to be drinking the Evil Twin Blackout Imperial Porter. So
We'll be hitting up Europe this week too. Sweet.
yeah, we're representing from outside the nation, so going away from Denmark.
There's no mercy when you're dealing with black metal.
Speaking of black metal, why don't you guys
Why don't we get to drinking it?
get to
That's
it?
the segue I was hoping for there, Mike.
You're welcome. Although I am sipping on a pre-show beer here, so I'm not completely out of luck here on the show. Got a few some leftover Magic Hat Heart of Darkness, their stout that we did.
Out of darkness.
A few weeks back. We've done them. I can't remember what show it was. Should probably look that up. Yes, on our Hoppy Horrorween show, I tried the Heart of Darkness.
This is a fermentation conversation. Yeah.
All right, this is the Jester King Black Metal. This is from Jester King Brewery out of Austin, Texas. They've been brewing since 1996. This is apparently an...
Oh, you know what? No, that year is wrong. Sorry.
Dude.
That's left over. I don't know when they started. It's like 2010, I think, is when they started. Yeah, they're real new.
All right, this is an English Imperial Stout meets Franco-Belgian farmhouse. Oh, really, guys? You had to do that this week?
Hey, man.
You could have sent it to me, but
Yeah.
I probably should have. Damn it. Well, it comes in at a whopping 9.3 IBUs, and
No, 9.3 ABV.
wait, ABV. Wait, that's right. Did I read that wrong?
because 9.3 IBUs wouldn't be much at all.
No, which would be all right with me, But
Yeah.
all right, so its ABV is 9.3. The malts, they got organic pale, roasted barley, black malt, chocolate malt, caramel malt, brown malt, carafa, dark crystal malt, and they use Millennium and East Kent.
Did you get the ABV off the bottle or website?
I got that off of
The
Toby.
website.
Beer Advocate has 10.4.
My bottle says 9.0.
Mine says 9.0 too. So they have water that's harvested rain and or filtered hill country well water, by the way.
Oh, hill country well water.
So
right.
that's separate and unique from the free range coastal water.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is up in hill country. You better watch out for this
The
water.
thing about Texas, though, is I don't think of hill country when I think of Texas.
No, I think of
But that's
flat
just me.
dirt land with
They got some mountains out there.
and maybe a lake or something.
They just have plains.
I'm cracking it.
All right. Also, interesting note: it's 95% organic. So this is suitable for vegetarians and for vegans. So I'm sure we'll have to pair this with some sort of meat then. But yeah.
Whoa.
Woo. A lot of carbonation when I pop that cap.
It's like the
Whoa.
Hebrew beers that we tried to pair with pork. It's just so wrong.
Holy shit! This makes a lot of head.
Yeah, be careful.
You gotta pour this slow. It's a good thing we didn't send this to you, Mike. You would have made a mess of your keyboard.
Yes.
So this is an English Imperial Stout meets Franco-Belgian farmhouse.
I've got a whole Yeti fist of head.
Yeah. I got about
gonna be
two
a
full Yeti fingers.
New category of beer called the Black Saison.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's probably what we could call this, a black saison.
Well, didn't Stone do that with damn it. They did that with Evil Twin, I think.
Evil Twin paired up with Stone and did something like that?
Yeah, it was one of their collaborations. But it was it was basically that, like a black saison or something. But anyhow,
it is black. The tan is a tan. The head is tan. It's slowly dissipating from the two Yeti fingers that I had.
it was Perfect Crime was the beer with Evil Twin, Stillwater, and Stone. It was a black smoked saison.
Wow. I got a little bit of ruby highlights at the very bottom, tiny bit of highlights.
I'm not even going to bother trying to look at it until this head kind of disappears. But I'm going to read something off the label here. Black Metal Farmhouse Imperial Stout, also known as Iron Sword, also known as Blackened Death, also known as El Martillo de Muerte. Black metal is a cruel and punishing brew fermented by the sheer force of its awesome will. So apparently this beer just came to its own. Best enjoyed while pumping out blast beats, summoning trolls, or enjoying a nice leisurely reading of the Necronomicon.
Necronomicon?
Necronomicon.
Jester King Craft Brewery is an authentic farmhouse brewery in the beautiful Texas Hill Country on the outskirts of Austin. We brew what we like, drink what we want, and offer the rest of those who share our tastes.
So the nose, I'm not really getting a whole lot.
I'm getting chocolate roastiness.
There's a little bit of chocolate in there, but
No, I'm getting a...
it's like the
David,
the carbonation is too high to, so it's almost like I'm picking up a lot of CO2, you know?
It does get you a little lightheaded, though, huh?
Is it odorless? Yeah, there's a little bit of woodiness in there, some earthiness.
There's a sweetness to it, too.
Yeah, getting that chocolate, a little bit of coffee. Now that the head is dissipating.
Yeah, and for
Is
the
it like
record,
a
CO2
cola?
is odorless, colorless, and tasteless.
So Toby's just smelling something out of his ass then.
Yeah.
Taking a sip, yeah.
Wow. It's got a syrupy mouthfeel, but it's got a dryness from like a woody dryness and roastiness.
Yeah. And there's a tiny bit of sour came in there for a second and then it went away. There's some sort of a berry, like a dark fruit, like a dark cherry, real roasty.
It's super. Yeah, it's almost like a barrel aged kind of a.
Oh yeah, I really get that wood. If you inhale, you really get that woodiness.
It's almost like there's like maybe a dark cherry, but like some other dark fruit, like a blackberry or a plum or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that because there is that little bit of a sour, tangy something in there. But in the aftertaste, it's very roasty, coffee, a little bit of chocolate.
What would you guys pair
Starting to
with
get
this
some
one?
of that warming.
You know what's funny though? Like before I pair it though, this doesn't have that funky farmhouse yeastiness to it.
Something is starting to come through though. After a few sips, a little, and I think that's what it is, Dave. It's that kind of tangy berry sweetness might be
Like
a little.
like how Gina just poured herself a glass and just walked away.
Yeah. Yeah. For a food pairing, I don't know, man.
Ah.
Like some sort of French cuisine.
Shredded beef.
Shredded beef?
What is that dish? Well, I'm just going to stick to that shredded beef dish.
That shredded beef dish. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I'm
specific.
going with it's something with lots of flavor, lots of bold flavors, like maybe something spicy, maybe something with like lots of herbs.
No, you know what? That's what I'm getting at. Is kind of like the barbacoa kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, something marinated.
Yeah. It's like a shredded beef that you cook in a crock pot with all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Mike?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Like a
So I
pot
think
roast
Mike is pushing us along here, so we should probably, if we have any more food pairings, we'll save it for last call. But yeah, mine's pretty vague. It's interesting beer. Interesting.
So what was your food pairing, Toby?
I said something with lots of spices and herbs, like something that is really bold and flavorful. And I said French cuisine at the beginning, but I'm not that familiar with French cuisine.
Mm-hmm. So you're just making a random guess out there.
Yeah, I'm just making up stuff.
Unlike
your non-random shredded beef, Dave.
I mean, at least that was specific. Like I knew exactly what it is that I wanted to eat. I just don't know what the dish is called. I
want to shred beef. Beer Advocate users rate this a 92, which is exceptional, and the brothers haven't tried it.
But Untapped, they got a 3.93 with 1,159 ratings.
Wait, there's a different one.
No, I'm looking at the Farmhouse Black Metal Imperial Stout.
Okay, because there's one that's just called Black Metal that has actually more check-ins.
More than 1,000?
But it says 10.4%, so...
This one says 9%.
This one says 9. Yeah. We'll go with that one.
I would go the 10.4 with the 2,400 drinks. It could be.
Yeah,
it could be all about temperature.
Well, mine was warmer than. Mine wasn't even refrigerated. It was just sitting out.
Yeah.
Plus, I think cutting through all that head, like once it started to settle down a bit.
Well, you could have disturbed some of the sediment too on if you poured it more into the glass.
No. I poured it real easy.
Yeah. All right. Because I know that. That can definitely change.
It is bottle conditioned. That's probably explains why it was really carbonated, but I was real careful to not this beer. So yeah, that was the Jester King Black Metal Stout. Their website is www.jesterkingbrewery.com. And we'll be back.